Well, when we started school at the age of 5 years old, then we usually went on to perhaps 14 to 16, but usually we left at 15 years of age. If we went on to 16, it was usually at the discretion of the parent. There were never more than 100 pupils. There were usually about 60 or 80, with 1, 2, 3, 4 classes. And basically we were taught to be good writers. English was one of the main subjects, and arithmetic. Our schoolmaster liked us to read well. We always read aloud in the class. Playground was divided, and the girls and boys weren't allowed to mix. We had half a day's sport, which was, I think, was on Thursday afternoons, and only then if you finished your lessons to the satisfaction of the schoolmaster. Holidays, we had 5 weeks during the summer, and I think a week at Easter and I think a week at Christmas. There's no half term. We walked to the church on St. George's Day for short service, and again on Armistice morning for a very short service. It was more or less to stand there for 2 minutes silence. We were encouraged to be good gardeners. There were 8 plots in all, and 1 plot at the side, which I pointed out to you, which perhaps was worked by 4, 6 or even 8 boys, juniors, until they were old enough to take over one of the 8 plots. A lot of their produce was displayed in the local show, but I don't remember if we won any prizes or not. Schoolmaster always encouraged natural history. He was very keen on bird watching. Authority, I think, on flowers, and sedges, grasses, rushes. He was also keen on mosses, but I don't think that was one of his best subjects. He encouraged us French lessons, but basically it was done in the evening on a voluntary basis. And nature walks, I think, consisted of 2 a year, depending on the weather. But invariably they went through the road by the cricket field and up onto the Gwynins.
The outstanding birds.
Outstanding birds. Several golden orioles have been recorded in the village. Some hoopoes. Several Scandinavian bluethroats. I can't think of any other at the moment. Some years ago, in my father's time, there were puffins out on Botanic Cliffs, but I can never remember them. But I don't remember. As far as bird watching goes, Pauldew Valley and Kindness Valley would be our best bird watching areas. We spoke of roads just now. All roads in my school days were made out of cobstone, and this was rolled in with marl. There was no other traffic then on the roads other than horses and carts, wagons. Eventually, tar and chipping was used, and in latter years, of course, tar macadam. There were, as you said, 3 mills in the cove. The one existing one approximately where the potter's wheel is now, but where the third was, I don't know, but I've only heard my grandfather say that it was somewhere in the cove. The original Mullion Hotel, which was burned in 1911, was situated approximately where the Mullion Hotel tennis courts are now. And 2 houses that went over the cliff some years ago, there was a roadway in front of those houses around to Mullion Cove, and this road was used during the 1914-18 war, but how long after that I don't know. I think you asked about electricity. I'm not sure of my dates here, but I think Mrs. Billick might help you. But as far as I can recall, electricity came to Mullion about 1935. Before that, we just had oil lamps, 1 lamp in the kitchen, perhaps a grander or nicer looking one for the sitting room or parlour, and bedroom were lighted by candles. I can't remember any rush candles. There were quite a number of men fishing out of the cove then, not pleasure boats, but these men were fishing as a livelihood or as a part-time job. Got a break. Their food was very plain.